Welcome back, everybody. Of course, now 3 months into the making, and finally, Caitlin, what do we got?
We got the Jurassic Park.
We got it done. So we spent a lot of time today making sure that everything works, and of course now we've got dinosaurs that work for us. So of course, in my initial walkthrough, as I've been building this and showing you pieces of it, of course we've got the campground over here, which of course hopefully at some point Lego will sponsor me and as I promote their products, but you know, that's just a dig right now. But what we've done is actually recreate Jurassic Park. And this is of course from the 1992 movie based on Michael Crichton's book of the same name. Now, I literally got 16 feet of table that's 4 feet wide and 2 feet tall. And of course, we built this using STEM concepts. So my daughter's in 3rd grade, right? Mm-hmm. And this year you learned about simple machines.
Yes.
And one of those machines was a pulley structure,
yes.
right? And so what we've done is, as we've seen before, is incorporate a pulley system with a crank wheel. So if we pull this back, we know that we can raise the cow. And of course, in the movie, they lowered the cow so the velociraptors could have lunch.
Or whatever meal it was.
Whatever meal it was. Well, they were having lunch at the time. And earlier in an earlier video, and we'll probably have to step back here, well, we did the basic circuit set. And so our visitor center actually has some light components. So we could crank the lights on. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. So if we come back, so it just lights up. And so the very basic, and even with my light on in the garage, you can't really see it well, but we do have light systems. And of course that teaches some basic electric circuitry. And that builds, of course, when we look at the pterodon, and I get my pterodons to fly. So go ahead and throw the switch, down. Woo! And of course the pterodons run off of a basic DC motor. Now this is a high torque, low speed motor, and you can stop it, which allows them to fly. So that's a bit more advanced than just basic lights. Now the rest of the park is built on hydraulic structures. Now one of the key components, and we're going to need to take the camera back there so we can see it, was when the tour started, the gates to the park opened up. So I tried different things to see what would work. I tried magnets and other things, but what really worked and allowed for the slow motion of the gates to open was my hydraulics. So you can't see these hydraulics, they're actually underneath the table. But, and I know you're ready to go with the train, so if we could get the doors to open, like so, we can now get the train to come in. So get the train going. And here it goes. And we're going to park it right about here. Good. All right, so what we're going to show you now is that my Triceratops likes to follow the train sometimes when it goes. And so what we're going to do, go ahead, is make him move. There he goes. Excellent job. So that's good. He's going to stay there for a while. He's just going to watch the train. And so the people in the train get to now watch the brachiosaurs. So we have to get them all the train all the way over there. Keep on going. And stop. All right. So the brachiosaur, you know, has a very, very long neck. And in order to get that neck to move, I had, nope, wrong one. I had to use 2 pistons. So we're going to see him move. Look at that. That's incredible. Basic hydraulics, but we got it to work. And that's exactly what he needs to do. And of course, what everybody came to see was the T-Rex, right? So let's get the train over to the T-Rex. We're going to put the train right around here. Woohoo! All right. So I got my pile of rocks, and that's not quite part of the movie, but I wanted to hide some of the infrastructure. And of course, our goat gets eaten up. But because of the way the hydraulics work, he's actually going to go all the way down just so that you can see him work. He's not going to actually touch the goat. So let's see if he works. Yeah, go ahead. Push. Push it down. There you go. Keep on going. He's going to go all the way to the ground. You're pretty weak, girl. You need to do some exercise. Because then lift him back up. See? And so, let's bring the train all the way back around so that the next group can put him back up, move him back up some more to the visitor center. Yeah, move him up to the light. There we go. So, as you can see, we've incorporated 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade technologies, and hopefully you saw some of the detail. The T-Rex, my Brachiosaur, my Triceratops, these were all handmade and hand painted. So we had some great teamwork together. We had a lot of fun, but 3 months is over and it's time to move on. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I fully appreciate you joining me in the journey of STEM education, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.